Hi, everybody. My name is Mel Melvinson. I hope you still recognize me with the Christmas hat and everything. Wishing you a happy holidays. Just want to tell you that December 12th, 2020 is the 10th year anniversary of the Rock is Born Christmas Nativity. So I thought it was Jason Nicholas Major said to give you a rundown of what everyone's been doing since then. For those who don't know the play, Rock is Born was the story of Mary and Joseph, but set in modern day with like music and stuff, and it was good, and I liked it. Anyways, here's the thank you list. I'm going to read it from the credits over here. So you had, as part of the original production, you had Jason and Veronica Gallagher and Kevin and Jill Lee, who are the original pastors at the time that Jason was going to that church. I hear they're all doing really good. Jason and Veronica have an international ministry. That's really cool. Kevin and Jill, I mean, they're doing really well. I mean, I believe that they even have like a big name worship band or something. It's just like, I mean, their band, Jill's band, apparently rivals Hillsong. I mean, if you know them, that's cool. Steve and Sandra Long were pastors at Catch the Fire Toronto senior leadership, and they're still there, and they're known internationally because Toronto Airport was like one of the biggest tourist spots. Fact check it, in Toronto in the 1990s. Anthony McLean and Richard Peters were friends of Jason. Anthony is now doing an anti-bullying teaching, and Richard Peters is like a big name teacher, and he's doing a whole bunch of master classes. I think TED Talks is next. Jackie English from the Bread and Circus. I think she has a great production company. I think Bread and Circus moved on to something else, but she's doing well, I hear. And then let's get into like all these other people who helped in the play, and I'll tell you all. So you had Darla, who is in advertising, and she helped do advertising for the play, created the poster for the play. That's neat. I hear she works for a Fortune 500 company right now. And then you have some of the crew. Nathan Downs, stagehand. Now he works at Rogers Center. Anton I can't pronounce his name. Morgan would know. Anton, I guess I hear he's doing like concerts for like Journey and Trans-Siberian Orchestra. So that's kind of neat. And Christina McKay was kind of like a background stage manager, so she's doing really well, I hear. She's doing doing background for like big concerts and stuff at down in downtown Toronto. So including for the Toronto Symphony and stuff. So that's neat. And then we get into the whole cast of this play, which is really cool here. So you had Sherry Cooper. And then and Sarah Cooper. So Sherry and Sarah were sisters, and so Sherry played a dance angel, and her sister Sarah played a rock angel. I hear that they've been doing really well. I mean, I think that they've been both on doing with the National Ballet Company and Cirque du Soleil and all kinds of amazing stuff. So that's kind of neat. Aline McConneville won a Pulitzer for her article in the National Geographic, and she's also been directing plays that have been performed and won multiple awards at several different fringe festivals, one in Toronto and one I know in Windsor. And then you had Chris Clark. I mean, he played a rock angel. One of his songs was in the play, actually. So he was cool. And I hear he had a couple CDs that came out. They did pretty well, from what I hear. Alicia Desmarteau, she was the writer of the Toronto Passion Play, which performed at the Queensway Cathedral. She's done really well, actually. I hear that she's like got an honorary prize from the Prime Minister of Israel for some of her writings and work. That's amazing, I think. Mario I can't pronounce his last name. I see it on the screen here, but I can't pronounce it. But you know who you are. He played John, the club owner. Fun fact: John, the club owner, was named after John Arnott, at the time senior pastor at Toronto Airport Christian Fellowship. But Mario's gone on and is doing all kinds of things with computers and stuff. And I also heard that he was working for helped create Quibi. And I hope that turns out well. Richard Bates, he played two characters in the play. One was the rabbi who married Mary and Joseph, because that makes more sense than if, like Mary and Joseph were married by a pastor because they're Jewish, not, you know what I mean? And he also played this character named John Shepherd, because that character was kind of like based on a modern day take of the Shepherds, but he busker. Anyways, he had a song in the play, and he's created like multiple different CDs and music and won many, many awards. So he's doing really well. I hear he's making like $100,000 a show. Wow. I wish I had that money. So you had Sophie Lee after that, who apparently she's married some big name guy, actor or something. I'm not. And Sophie, I hear that she at the moment has auditioned for such roles as in Silver Lining Playbook, and she auditioned for some of the Marvel movies, and she also auditioned for La La Land and all kinds of different movies that I've never seen. So I hope she got some of those roles. And then you had Gillian Lee, her mother, who played Elizabeth in the story, Mary's cousin in the Bible, and Elizabeth and Gillian Lee, along with her husband Kevin, of course, as I said, they're doing really well. Gillian Lee apparently knows the Mervish Productions and works highly with them, and kind of picks out their new subscription season. Actually, that's what I'm hearing, anyways. And then you have Thomas Price, who plays Joseph. I hear he's doing good, and I hear that he owns a whole slew of restaurants or something. I'm not quite sure what he serves. Maybe it's Italian. I don't know. You have to call him and ask him, or I'm sure we can find a link in the description below. And then Morgan, I hear, is also known as she helped do the Rock is Born 2019, and right now she owns a karaoke company, a few restaurants, and doing really well in the pop culture circuit world, and has some award-winning music going on, and I think that she's going to win multiple awards. I think she's going to become a legend in her own right. That's what I think, anyways. You can ask anybody else; I'm sure they'd agree. And then Jason Major, of course, he's gone on to write the Space Station Nativity, a play that me and my ancestors will be in, and as well as multiple other stories that are coming out, and has hired a lot of the Baldwin family to do The Rock is Born 2020. So anyways, that's a little update of where everyone's been, and I hope you enjoyed that, and wishing you a Merry Christmas. Bye.